What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. And I'm actually kind of like amused by what's going on. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Now, it's tough because you can't fade me this week. So it's hard to do that. We're winning one and losing one. So which game am I going to lose and which game am I going to bet? So do you bet with me on both plays? Or do you bet against me in both plays? Or do you play the 50-50 rule as to whether or not I'm going to get one of the bets right? Over in the Marlins game. Got 2-0 there, 2 overs. We hit that. More on that game here in just 1 second. Game 3. We lose on the over in the Pirates game because the Pirates win 5-0 and Martin Perez pitched beautifully and the bullpen was good for the Pirates. That's just a bad, unfortunate beat there, but over there doesn't cash, but the over does come in for the Marlins and the Orioles. So 1-1, although we did, the first 2 days, we were flat. Yesterday, we lost 0.1. So technically, we're down 0.1 for the week. Not going to be angry about that because really one winning day and we have ourselves a winning week. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now we have a big UFC card coming up on Saturday. The Olympics begin today, but opening ceremonies is tomorrow. I'm going to find something to bet, I guess, on that. I don't know. I mean, I like betting 2 baseball games. One, it's kind of fun to see how long can I go 1-1. Let's see how long this experiment is going to go for. But not just that, I don't like betting 3 games in baseball. I don't like doing that. That didn't work for me. So I like betting 2. So I need an extra sport to be playing to be able to bet it. I'm not betting soccer. Stop asking. It's the Nick Saban meme. Stop asking. I'm not betting soccer. So there's nothing really else until the WNBA comes back and then college football starts in a month. So we just have to kind of bite down on the bit and get through this, okay? And then we get to college football and we'll be really happy and excited and everything else, with football happens. So we love that. We love college football. We love pro football. So just get through these next couple of weeks. And in the meantime, we're going to bet some baseball, okay? So what are we betting today? I'm going back to the Marlins and the Orioles, except I'm going to bet the under. It's 8, -110 on both sides. Roderick Munoz is on the mound. He's 1-5 with a 5.14 ERA for the Marlins. However, his last home start, 1-0 loss to the Mets. He went 5 innings, 1 earned run. Last time before that start, a 3-2 loss to the White Sox. 4 innings, 2 earned runs. Time before that, on the 18th of June, he got crushed by the Cardinals. 4 innings, 6 earned runs, 7 runs overall. No, not good. Against Cleveland, he went 4 innings, gave up 4 earned runs, and an 8-0 loss. But in his home starts, the under is 3-1 in his last 4 starts for Roderick Munoz. Now, he's going up against the best pitcher for the Orioles, okay? In Corbin Burnes. He is in the Cy Young conversation in the American League. It's been a tremendous addition for this Orioles team. He's 10-4 with a 2.38 ERA. Corbin Burnes on the road this year has been just tremendous. 2.79, a 5-2 record, an opposing batting average of 181. Burnes has only given up 18 earned runs and 58 innings worth of work on the road. For his last road starts, he had a pretty good start against Texas. 6 innings, 1 earned run. Against Seattle, he wasn't great. They lost 7-3, but 6 innings and 2 earned runs. The bullpen was bad. Against Houston, he lost 5-1, but went 7 innings. Gave up 4 earned runs. He's been pretty good on the road. I'm going to go under. This is an early start between the Orioles and the Mariners. I know, in the Marlins. I know this has been a series we've been hammering the over. We're 2-0 betting games over, but getaway Thursday and a chance to ride 2 pitchers who have been pretty good. This is a 12:10 Eastern time start. Under 8, Marlins and the Orioles. First 2 games went over. Let's get an under here. You can bet the over train if you want on this, but from a Orioles perspective, on this trip, 9-1, 8-4, 3-2, 6-3, 6-3. I mean, they're 4-1 to the over on this trip. So, I mean, maybe you bet the over if you want to fade this play, go ahead and you can bet over. I don't mind betting over because it could fall 5-3, and that's a push. But I'm going to bet under 8 at -110 for Orioles and the Marlins. And Braves and the Mets. Chris Sale against Luis Severino. The Mets are hot. They just beat up on the Yankees last night. This is a 3-3 season series, being tied. Mets won the last game 4-3. Braves won the game before that 4-1. Braves won the game before that 4-2. Those are games that were all played in New York. So the Braves are 2-1 in New York. Luis Severino is on the hill, 7-3 with a 3.58 ERA for the New York Mets, who are 26-26 at home. Severino at home in his last start against Washington went 6 1/3, 2 earned runs in a 6-2 win. Against Houston, 7 innings, 4 earned runs in a 10-5 loss that happened in 11 innings. And before that, he went 6 innings, gave up 1 earned run in a 3-2 win over the Miami Marlins. On the other side, you've got Chris Sale, who could very well win the Cy Young in the National League if things continue. 13-3 with a 2.70 ERA. On the road this year for Chris Sale, a 2.68 ERA, a 5-3 record, opposing batting average of 206, 16 earned runs, and 53 2/3 innings worth of work. For Chris Sale on the road against San Diego, 6-3 win. Against Arizona, 6-2 win. 5 innings and 5 1/3, respectively. 1 and 2 earned runs given up here for Chris Sale. This is a cheap price on the Marlins. On the Braves rather, up against the Mets. I'm going to ride Chris Sale here. This is maybe a sucker bet, but I'm going to take Chris Sale over Severino. I'm going to take Chris Sale at -120 money line for the Braves to beat the Mets at 1.2 units. Okay. Not flashy, not that exciting, not that long. We're 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. So we're 3-3 on the week, down 0.1 for the week. Let's see if we can go 2-0 one of these times and get ourselves into a plus money situation and maybe having a winning week. If I have a really big winning week, not going to happen. But if I did have a big winning week, we might be in contention for a winning month. But right now, winning week, most likely a losing month for us in the month of July. Because it's just football. I mean, it's just baseball, and we cannot wait to get to football. So, 2 bets again for us here on a Thursday. Under 8, Orioles in the Marlins, and Braves money line at -110. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt. Every single morning, it's the Daily Juice Podcast, being brought to you by BettingPros.com.